Hi, I'm McCracken, and in this video I would like to share a brief tapping meditation to help let go of a feeling of being in some way wrong, and that might be about how you're thinking or how you see yourself or how you're behaving in a particular situation. So you just think about if there is anywhere in your life that you just have this sense of things being a bit off, a bit wrong, that perhaps you're judging yourself quite harshly. And perhaps think about how that is right now. How strongly do you feel it? It can be a good practice to write that down now and then see how you feel at the end of this tapping meditation. So let's take a moment, get that idea clear in your mind, and then we'll make a start tapping on the side of the hand. For this meditation, I'm going to do it as a fingertip tapping meditation, so you can tap along if you're walking along the street or sat on a train or whatever else. So tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have this feeling that there's something wrong with me, that there's something wrong about me, and I've had it for a long time. I'm open to changing how I feel, changing this sense of myself. Tapping on the other side of the hand. Side of the other hand. Even though things don't feel right, and I find myself criticizing myself, and this is an old pattern, something I've done for a long time now. I'm open to the possibility of change, of feeling differently, of feeling better about myself. Tapping on the other hand again. Even though I have this old pattern, this old set of beliefs, that there's something not quite right, that I am in some way wrong, or just not good enough. I'm open to letting this go. I'm open to changing how I feel. I'm open to a new way of being. Tapping on the top of one thumb. This old pattern. Index finger. This old way of being. Middle finger. Constantly judging myself. Ring finger. And finding myself wanting. Little finger. This old self-criticism. Side of the hand. This pattern of self-judgment. Inside of the wrist. Feeling like I'm just wrong. Top of the other thumb. And I've felt this way for a long time. Index finger, perhaps my whole life. Middle finger, criticizing myself. Ring finger, criticizing how I feel. Little finger, criticizing what I do. Side of the hand, criticizing what I think. Inner wrist, all this self-criticism. Other thumb, and I'm open to the possibility of change. Index finger, I'm open to letting go of this criticism. Middle finger, I'm ready to release all of this judgment. And I'm open to accepting myself. Little finger, accepting who I am right now. Side of the hand, and accepting who I am not. Inner wrist, I am open to self-acceptance. Other thumb, and perhaps I can change my perspective. Index finger, maybe I can start to feel differently. Middle finger, maybe I can start to accept myself fully. Ring finger, perhaps I can see myself as perfectly imperfect. Little finger, maybe there is no such thing as perfection. Side of the hand, maybe I can let go of all of those expectations. Inner wrist, all of those expectations of myself that I can never live up to. Top of the thumb, and I've been trying really hard. Index finger, trying hard to live up to those expectations. Middle finger, trying hard to prove myself. Ring finger, and maybe I've been trying to prove myself to myself. Little finger, maybe I've been seeking recognition from others. Side of the hand, I'm ready to do things differently. Inner wrist, I'm ready to let go of all of this pressure. Other thumb, maybe I can see myself as perfectly imperfect. Index finger, and that might look different on different days. Middle finger, I can be perfectly imperfect in different ways. Ring finger. I am ready to start accepting myself as I am. Little finger. And accepting myself as I am not. Side of the hand. Maybe some expectations aren't worth living up to. Inner wrist. Maybe I can do things just for me. Other thumb. Maybe I can do things because they're fun. Index finger. Maybe I can do things because they actually feel good. Middle finger. Maybe I can stop trying to do things because I think others will approve. Ring finger. Maybe I can stop doing things to try and please that inner critic. Little finger. I am okay. Side of the hand. I am okay just the way I am. Inner wrist. And I've struggled with that in the past. Other thumb. Struggled with self-acceptance. Index finger. And I'm ready to let that go now. Middle finger. I am ready for a change. Ring finger. I am ready to accept myself wholeheartedly. Little finger. I am ready to accept myself just as I am right now. Side of the hand. I am perfectly imperfect. Inner wrist. I am lovable. Other thumb. I am loved. Index finger. And I can show compassion to myself. Middle finger. Just as I show compassion to others. Ring finger. And I am deserving of abundance. Little finger. I am deserving of love. Side of the hand. I am fine just the way I am. Inner wrist. And just the way I am not. Other thumb. Sometimes it's hard to accept myself. Index finger. And I forgive myself for finding it hard. Middle finger. I am compassionate with myself on this journey. Ring finger. I am perfectly imperfect. Little finger. Perfectly imperfect in different ways on different days. Side of the hand. I can accept myself. Inner wrist. And I forgive myself. And place your hands over your heart and say transform, and take a deep breath. So I invite you to think now how you feel about that sense of wrongness in yourself. It may have gone up, it may have gone down. Hopefully it will go down, and please do just keep tapping.